Hello everyone, welcome back to GregTech New Horizons. Last episode we got this basic miner and we got it running and stuff. Um, this episode I kind of want to get like more LV machines going, especially like ore processing stuff going, because like having this basic ore washing plant is good, but like if we have macerators, we can actually like process stuff. Like here, let me show you. We have this stuff which if you macerate, then ore wash, then macerate again, then centrifuge, you get like all these all these extra things, right? So I think what I want to do, and then can you smelt this or something? No. Ooh, maybe we can't get a full setup going yet. No, because we can definitely smelt iron dust. So it just kind of depends on what it is. Um, so yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get two LV macerators. I already have the ore washing plant, and then I want a centrifuge to get more automated ore processing. And then we'll see if we want to get some other LV machines too. However, I do know that we're not making enough steam up there for actually running some LV machines. So one thing I saw was this advanced boiler, which is right here, which works like the high pressure boiler, but even better because it doesn't use fuel if it's not in use, or if there's not a high enough temperature to use the water. It also doesn't explode if there's no water. So that's the goal for one of the goals, to get more steam this episode. And it looks pretty easy. Like all this stuff is super doable. This stuff also, I think, super doable as far as I can tell. So we'll work on that. So that's gonna be our first thing. And then, like I said, two macerators and a centrifuge. Okay, getting all this stuff for the advanced spoiler was pretty straightforward. What, that didn't shift again? Oh, there we go. So there's our two steel tanks. Which we need for this thing. Which we need for there, and I'm missing something. The boiler itself right here. Wrench. Was that a... Yeah, that was a question I didn't have yet. And there we go. Advanced boiler. Sweet. So I want to replace this one here. Well, maybe it doesn't matter, actually. Maybe I just... Let's get some pipes for the water. I think I have some up here somewhere. Yes. Yes, okay. Wrench. We want to do that. Like that. Okay, slowly getting water. Basically the same UI as the other coal boilers, but this one doesn't waste fuel, as I understand it, and won't explode either. So, and, oh, you know what? Can I take steam out of any of the faces, maybe? We also might need to upgrade to steel pipes for the steam. Let's see if that works how it is. It also holds twice as much water as the basic coal boiler. I don't know what this section here is for. Batteries, maybe? Oh. Batteries and cells, maybe? That's what these symbols mean? I don't know. Anyway. It's getting up to heat. Oh, there we go. It's making steam. And the steam is not leaving. Still building up steam. Why? Okay. Oh, that was making steam go out. Let me see if this has like a different face that does something. No? No. Okay. Maybe it was working like this. And I was just being too impatient. Because if this pipe is hurting me, that means there's steam in the pipe. And I have blocked off steam from going to that pipe, right? Yeah. So, maybe it was working. Just wasn't pulling out steam fast enough, maybe, or something like that. I don't know. Let's have a little more patience this time. Which is something I'm bad at, but whatever. Okay, making steam. Being pulled out here. Not as fast as we're making it, though. So, we're gonna go to steel pipes, I think. Small steel, 1600 liters, so it's twice as much for the steam pipes. We have some large pipes. Okay. Just go ahead and switch all the ones up here out for steel pipes real quick. Not that it really matters right now with this thing, because this is going to run out quickly, but yeah, there we go. So we're making a bunch of steam. More than we need right now, but we're not running any machines downstairs. Let's run some of those machines. Also, this is going to eat through my resources here. I should have shown this at the beginning of the video, but this is what we have currently. We still need to get a macerator, or 2 macerators, a centrifuge, and I want to get a fluid extractor too. But we'll get onto the non-ore processing stuff when we get the ore processing stuff first, obviously. Okay, so hopefully we don't have a steam problem anymore. I've made 4 total small lithium batteries and this small sodium battery. But what I might do is I might have our ore processing be on a separate line, a separate steam turbine from this one. So I might just move some steam over here and do that. This is what we got from that vein we were mining last episode. Yeah, so I might move some steam over to here and do our ore processing line over here, like an input, and then auto feed all the way out, because I believe LV machines all have auto output options. So let's get 2 macerators and a centrifuge, and then we'll steal this ore washing plant, and then I'll be back. I'm pretty sure just crafting, and it's pretty much all the stuff we already have done already. I don't think there's anything new in either of these crafts. No, looks all pretty normal. So we'll be back when I have all of that built. All right, here we have our 2 macerators and our centrifuge. I don't know if I think the macerators there's a quest as well. Yes. I'm gonna go grab my dolly that I got from a quest reward. Also, swear I'm storing my stone dust because I'm gonna get a lot of it. In fact, we will move that downstairs as well. So here's my dolly. Let's go and grab this. Move pretty slow. If we jump, we can kind of ignore the slowness a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go and set that there. Go and set that there. Okay. So how do we want to do this? Let's get some cobblestone to fill in that floor a little bit. Fill in that. Fill in those. Okay. So left to right, macerator, ore washer, macerator, centrifuge. Why do I have another? Oh, I have another battery buffer because we're gonna use that for mining. Okay. We want this to be no output to that side, output to that side, output to that side. Is this thing done? Yes. Let's go take that. Move all these pipes. We'll move them to the walls. Real quick. Okay. Is that not connected? I have wire cut or something, right? Ooh, that's a good point. Oh, we did. That was smart. I was gonna say we should move it one way from the wall. I already did that. Okay, I had to upgrade these cables because they kind of exploded between episodes because they were 1x cables and we had more than 1x machines. And we had the capacity to do 4 amps, so I'll probably do 4x cables over here too. Okay, so auto output. Nope. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Okay. Auto output items, auto output items, auto output items. I was wrong apparently. I thought this would have multiple slots. So I thought we could get our secondary stuff from it. Like you know what I mean? Like these secondary things. But it doesn't seem to be true. Let's see if I can find it in here real quick. Yeah, it doesn't say LV, it doesn't say like MV recipe or anything on it. Whatever. Oh wait. Oh, that's the washing plant, that's why. Okay. So we're gonna want to have a hopper feeding into this. It's gonna macerate stuff, then we're gonna wash it. So I need water going into this one. I don't know if I have enough pipes actually, because Oh, I want to go here, actually. Nope, not enough pipes. Okay, let me get this set up a little bit, and then we'll see if I can get it working on camera. Okay, if I have this figured out right, should have no problem with all this. Let's steal a couple batteries from over here. Okay, I don't know if this pipe's going to give us enough steam. I'll probably change these all over to steel pipes between episodes. However, for now, is it running? Is it doing something? Okay, we're charging up batteries. We're not getting enough steam to have this running all the time. So I might also just have to upgrade them to large bronze pipes. Anyway, if I have this understanding right, this chest is going to feed down into this. This will macerate, then I'll feed it to here. Then this will wash, then it'll feed to here. Then this will macerate, then it'll feed to here. Then this will centrifuge, and this will feed to here. Whether or not this actually happens, we'll see. Does this have all this output stuff? Do I need rock salt for something? I don't know. Don't have an electrolyzer, don't have a distillery. You know what? Let's just go ahead and use this stuff, because this is what we get our, what do we get from this? Lithium, maybe? Yeah, lithium. So, drop in there. Okay, this still takes a long time to do. That's fine. Ooh, we're going to have extra outputs from this one. That's okay. I'll figure out... I'll probably use conveyors to get it out. Or hoppers. Maybe hoppers. I don't know. I don't know what a good way to get just, like, these two outputs from this is. Like, because I have this barrel full for the stone dust. But there's going to be a secondary output that I don't necessarily want to run through these machines either, right? Anyway. Yeah, see stone dust in here. Do I want stone dust in the macerator? Or is that going to clog it up? That's going to clog it up. But I could centrifuge it to get all this stuff, right? So maybe I need to figure out something to do with the stone dust. Or I need to, like, you know, figure out a way to not automatically output it to this here. Let me think about it for a minute and then I'll be back. Anyway, this is working, so I don't know what I can do with this dust. Nothing right now. Maybe I should use an ore that I can actually, like, smelt that stuff with. Come up here and get some, like, copper or iron or something like that. Yeah, let's do lead. So lead will give us a chance at silver, then a chance at silver, then a chance at sulfur, then a chance at sulfur, except it won't give this one and it won't give this one because these only have one output slot. And then I believe we can smelt that output, right? Lead dust can be smelted. Yes. Okay. Oh, why am I doing all this, though? I guess for this chance at silver and this chance at sulfur. I think I've just realized that this is possibly a huge waste of time and I should have just gotten, like, a chemical bath or something like that. Oh, but I need mercury. Or I get mercury from this? I don't know. Anyway. Let's switch this out. This is clogged because it has stone dust in it. So yeah, the stone dust is going to be a problem, and the lithium is going to be a problem. Okay, let me figure this out. I'll be right back. Okay, so I put a conveyor module on that top there. I also fed the water in through the ceiling and wall and floor. So now, hopefully the stone dust at least goes up here. I don't know what it's going to do. Secondary output's still going to be a problem. If it can't be macerated and centrifuged. But at least the guaranteed stone dust is not going to be the problem that we have. So I'm going to have to keep thinking on that to how to fix the problem with the secondary outputs of that washer. But for now, let's start looking at some more machines. Okay, something I thought about. If I switch this so the conveyor actually goes on the side and this goes on that side, right? Conveyor now. And then I put this back up here. This will be pushing every time the thing happens. This will happen every 20 seconds. I think that means that stone dust will automatically go up here, and then it'll push when it pushes, right? And then I think that'll work better. Secondary output's still a problem a little bit. But at least stone dust clogging this isn't the problem anymore. Anyway, just thought about that. So I thought I'd fix it real quick. Alright, so I think the 3 machines I want to make are going to be the fluid extractor, the lathe, and the extruder. That's kind of what the quest line has led me to believe are some good things. You know, this one here, other ones, other places, whatever. Whoever they are on this quest line. I was looking at it earlier. Oh, this one's one of them. Anyway, and through the magic of editing, I have a fluid extractor. I have a lathe. Once the quest goes. And I have an extruder. So, we got all those. I think the lathe is used to make like rods and stuff. Ooh, it can turn bolts into screws 1-to-1. That's gonna be nice. Let's get them all. Maybe I should get some more wires over here. Alright, I'm gonna need to make some more wires real quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we got these here. Let's leave our canning machine here, because I'm pretty sure I'm not using that very much. Basic extruders recipes go up to 30 EU a tick. Each cable is a loss of 1, so 31, 30. So it has to be here further over. The lathe, also 30. And the fluid extractor, also 30. Depending on, of course, what recipes I do. I think they go low to high. Looks like it. So, basic bending machine, also 30. Wire mill, 30. But I'm not making a lot of mining pipes right now. So, this one can be moved here. Of course, this is going to confuse me when I come back to build some stuff. This one also needs 30. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have fluid extractor here, lathe here, and extruder here. You know, maybe I should do this first. There we go. Extruder here, fluid extractor there. Yeah? Yeah. Cool. What do I do with these machines now? I guess I'm going to try the lathe out. One thing I'm making a lot of is it these things? Oh, no, not those ones. I'm looking for these, the pistons, which require quite a bit of steel rods. So let's see. I'm not doing that many. Let's do like 8, I guess. So yeah, let's see what the lathe recipe for steel rods is. Okay. No circuit needed. Oh, wait. Does it give back tiny piles? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Small piles of steel dust. So basically it costs half per steel rod. I did see a quest. What was it? It's here somewhere. This one? Yeah, I think this is gonna, like, you know, combine your dust and whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna work on that, but oh, we don't need these here anymore. Anyway, what was I? Oh, I was gonna see if these can be smelted again. Like, can be smelter E. Use the smelter E to turn back into ingots. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So there's a way to get the steel back from it. Okay. Let's make 4. Okay, not very fast. That's fine. None of these machines are extremely fast, right? This is still processing stuff? Yes, we have our miner over there by magnetite, or gold vein, because I needed some gold. So, we're going to go throw this in there when we're caught up with all this stuff. But yeah, this is running great. As you can see, we've been processing some ores. running great. Okay. So the lathe is working. Extruder. What does the extruder do? Did I really need this? What do I have upstairs that does this? The alloy smelter does this? I don't know. Now I have an LV tier 1. And the fluid extractor, which I did want because I wanted to make these frames, which required molten redstone, which required fluid extractor from some redstone, obviously. So, now I can make these frames to make my bees go faster, which I'm doing off camera. Anyway, so that's nice to have. Also, I feel like there was something else I was looking at. You know what it was? It was this recipe from the chemical reactor, which gives you molten rubber, which then you use in a assembler to get better. I think it's a better ratio for putting rubber on your cables. Yeah, I think so. Because this is more than 3 times the normal thing. The normal thing, yeah. So yeah, I think chemical reactor into assembler is what I was looking at. Is there something else? Fluid canner, maybe? No. Yes. So, how much does this take? 16 EU, so we can put it over here next to the assembler. Maybe I'll make this one too. That looks extremely doable. Alright, we'll be back. I'm going to make this to get my cables being even more efficient. Well, okay, efficient at all, because they're not efficient right now. Because right now I'm using this craft over and over again. Very inefficient. So anyway, I'll be back when I have this thing. Okay, so I actually use the extruder immediately because these tin rotors are kind of annoying to make. Because they take plates and arraying, and they're not that annoying. But if I can make them this way, that's worth 4 steel to me. So let's make this, what do you call it? And then let's get some tin and try out this extruder, because I think this is a recipe that doesn't work in the alloy furnace, if I saw that right. So there's that and that. Sweet. What was the other? There was another machine I was looking at. Oh, the fluid solidifier? Is that what it's called? Fluid solidifier? Yeah. This one looks like it would be a good machine to have too. So add that to the list as well. Anyway, tin rotors is... Oh, that's so nice to have tin rotors that easy. Anyway, we are most of the way done with this. We just have to make some circuits, which hopefully, I think these quests unlock the better circuits. So that's where we're heading, kind of, in the next couple episodes. Maybe next episode we'll try this to make some glue and stuff, and then move on towards the better circuits, because hopefully that makes them easier to craft. Anyway, back to my crafting. Chemical reactor, and then I'll also get a fluid solidifier. Alright, here is our chemical reactor quest, yes, and our fluid solidifier. And that should be a quest as well. I was looking at this. Kind of want to make a cutting machine too, which I'm going to assume is behind this quest because it requires a saw blade to make. It's going to make the video longer than I want it to be, if I'm being honest. But it's also going to make crafting... let's see. Let's go to a rod we can look at. So, using like rods, we can get 4 bolts out of each rod. Using just like water. So it's going to be way more efficient in crafting. So that's kind of what this episode is, I guess, is making machines to make things more efficient. So, I want to make a cutting machine too. Which means I need to make a diamond saw blade, which means I need to get cobalt brass gear, which means I need to get cobalt brass. Yes. So, that's going to be this quest. Blah, 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 blah. Cobalt, I can't mine it in the nether, but I believe I have some cobaltite in yes, right here. So I can do that. So we can probably just macerate that real quick. Okay, so we're gonna make brass dust like this, I believe. Yes. We need 9 for that. Then we need an aluminum dust, which we can get easily, and a cobalt dust. Which the cobalt dust is gonna need to be forge hammered. Nope, not that one. Forge hammered. And then washed. We might actually have some of this impure stuff already, but oh well. And then an aluminum dust, which I believe we have in this chest down here. Okay, now we can make the cobalt brass dust. This one, cobalt brass dust. we not have everything for that? Is this the wrong kind of cobalt dust? Cobaltite dust. Oh, no. What did I do wrong? Let me look through this real quick. Okay, so it's a secondary from cobaltite. So I actually need to go send some of this stuff through my processing downstairs. That's fine. No big deal. We'll drop it in here. Go ahead and remove this stuff real quick from here. This can go in here when it's ready. This can go in here when it's ready. Okay. Drop our zinc off of there. Blah, blah. Or was it copper? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. So we're going to let this run for a minute. Run all the way through these machines. Hopefully we get some cobalt from it. And then we can make the cobaltite. And then I think we... then what do we do with it? Smelt it to make the cobalt brass. And then we can extrude it with the... Do I have this extruder shape? No. Okay, so we're going to make it this way then. 4 and 4. It's going to be made in the lathe? Yes. That's going to be made... Smelt it again. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, I'll go craft some cobaltite up to the cobalt brass gear. And then we'll be back. Okay. Cobalt brass gear. And then I think there's some diamond dust in here from when we misprocessed some diamond ore. Yes. I think we can just put it in here to get... No? Yes. I know there's an assembler recipe for this, but it's the same exact thing, but it costs you, so whatever. Got it? Cool. Ooh, yeah, this does unlock quite a few things, I think. Diamond chest, nice. Personal chunk loading, not a big deal because we have the other stuff. Anyway, absolute mandatory. We'll call it rods and bolts placed into casings, logs into planks, and all that will be done with the highest possible efficiency. Totally worth it. Use water, still water, lubricant to run it. Use loose lubricant. Yeah, so. Alright, we can get all of that nice and easily. And then we can get our cutting machine. Alright, here we have our basic cutting machine. So, let's look at how these things work, shall we? This one's going to need a lot of power, right? Up to 30. Okay, we'll drop that one right here then. These might all actually need up to 30. Yeah. Oh well, we'll just move them around if we have things that need it. So I think this one turns stuff into fluid. This one turns it... Or no. This one turns to fluid. This solidifies fluid. The fluid could also be used in the assembling machine, so this is a good spot for this. What does this one do again? Oh, it turns items into fluids as well. It combines items and fluids or items together and stuff like that. Okay. And then, obviously, this is going to be nice to be, like I said, cutting up our, Can you make these easily, actually? Not really. Yeah. Our rods into bolts and stuff. Yeah, into bolts, and then we can use our lathe to turn the bolts into screws. Anyway, we got a lot done this episode. We got, like, what, 10 machines? Something like that? Alright, here's what we ended up with resource-wise. I feel like we didn't use a lot of resources. Maybe some tin and a lot of steel. So maybe between episodes I will get 2 more of these crude blast furnaces set up. Or these brick blast furnaces. I believe there's a quest for that. But yeah, I think I'll knock that out real quick. Yes. So, we'll do that because it's going to double my production of steel. So, yes, I think that will be a good option to do. So, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button down below. It really supports the channel. If you want to see more of this content, hit the subscribe button down below. Also, if you want to see mod spotlights, they're all over the channel. Just go to the channel page and you'll find them, I'm sure. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.